and all the Western influences that came in with the occupation from outsiders, and they brought in the skill of how to cut and sew clothes together. Now, most of you would have heard when you talk about an NGO for women, we speak about women being given classes in sewing. Why is this the most prevalent aspect? This we can look at it a little more deeper. Sewing has got various strengths psychologically in terms of helping a woman break her own challenges, as much as our dress sense has an ability to make us feel more pleasanter with ourselves, right? So we at Umbara, we use both these aspects to engage with the sense of fashion, the sense of style, and the way a person or individual clothes themselves, and we have related it to the empowerment of women. How does a woman who is not confident of her own personality and how she carries herself, how can she engage with a certain concept of style which gives value to who she is as an individual, that is empowering. Supposing she's a working woman, supposing she's a housewife, supposing she's a socialite, supposing she's a researcher, she's a scientist, all these people coming from different backgrounds have spent a lot of their life journeys developing other skills other than how they present themselves to the world. And we call it as personality development. We have careers like image consultancy. We look at that spectrum of clothing with those kind of women who need a helping hand in perceiving themselves for their strength and confidence as an individual. And at the same time, we are relating this to the people who are actually making these clothes possible for them. And that's the other wing of how Umbara makes their clothing. If you've noticed our website and if you've noticed our product range, you will see that they're very relatable products, very familiar products, and yet they have a style aspect that is distinctly different from what is available in the market. That's what makes us a brand. But I truly believe that I should introduce you to the hands that make these clothes, which is where our core contribution to our community and to empowerment of women is, because your clothes, when we make them on the platform of Umbara, are made by women who come from very vulnerable backgrounds, who are trained from an almost zero knowledge of tailoring. They're taught fit, they're taught quality, they're taught textiles, they're taught appreciation of color combinations, and they're taught to develop a perception of the client with whom they are working and who they are as an individual. It's not about fashion, it's not about a trend, it's not about a celebrity whose dress you might bring on Google to make a piece of clothing for yourself. These are aspects that require a deeper insight, and we will be looking into that going forward.